This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah, coming to you from the Review-Journal studio with some breaking news tonight. The state has officially approved Clark County's plans on easing capacity limits and social distancing requirements. Starting on May 1st, public gatherings in Clark County will increase to 80% capacity. Social distancing will be reduced from 6 feet to 3 feet. Businesses currently closed, such as nightclubs and adult entertainment, can reopen. Restaurant seating will be expanded to 12 patrons allowed per table, and buffets will be allowed to reopen. This plan also allows for up to 80% capacity for gyms, pools, libraries, and museums, retail stores, and other recreational centers. Food sampling at grocery stores will be allowed again. This sounds like great news for local businesses, and so we have our business expert, Bailey Schultz, to talk about the economic impact of all this. Thank you so much for joining us at this late hour, Bailey. Always a pleasure to have you with us. I know you've been writing a lot about conventions. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority are already prepping for this. How much do you think this news will affect the tourism industry? We're already seeing more visitors.
Yeah, no, like you said, we are already seeing a lot of positive numbers sort of track upward for visitation here in Las Vegas. Nevada casinos posted their best month in 8 years in March, and Southern Nevada visitation rates were up 45% between February and March. And so numbers are just getting better and better, it looks like. And with the easing back of restrictions and opening up of certain venues in Clark County, that should only help things further. Overall, I think that increasing the occupancies is just a sign for visitors, just kind of for the city saying, okay, we're coming back. Las Vegas is coming back. We're ready to welcome everyone back with open arms.
Great. And you've also been covering job fairs. Many casinos right now hosting these job fairs. Will the county's plan affect these casinos? I know they remained governed by the state's Gaming Control Board.
Yeah, and so we are seeing the Nevada Gaming Control Board take a similar approach to easing back of restrictions on casino floors. Occupancy rates are set to increase to 80% on Saturday as well, and then 100% once enough people are vaccinated. And so as far as the job fairs goes, casino operators have known for some time that restrictions would be easing and they would be able to allow more people in. And so they've been preparing for this sort of boost in visitation for a while by having these job fairs, making sure they're ready for this boost in visitation. We have seen some be short-staffed with visitors as well, but on the other hand, like I said earlier, this is also just a lot of companies prepping for the return of visitation.
Right, and hopefully maybe more people going out this weekend now that these restrictions will be lifted. Part of the county's plan of reopening not just to 80% but to 100% capacity, we're talking about everything lifted, involves more people getting vaccinated. Do you think this will encourage more folks to do so?
That is certainly the hope with a lot of this. A lot of the polls that we've been tracking have been showing that as time goes on, more and more people who were hesitant to get the vaccine are becoming more open to it. And so we'll have to see how that tracks as the weeks go on. But another factor that could come in play here is that we are seeing some companies step in and sort of push workers to get vaccinated. We have a number of casino companies, for instance, that have opened on-site vaccination clinics on their property to get workers vaccinated. And we're also seeing some of them offer incentives to workers. The Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, for instance, is offering cash bonuses to workers who get vaccinated.
Right, and it just seems like everywhere I go, there are all these billboards urging people to get vaccinated as well. Is there anything else you would like to mention that you think is really important for our viewers to note?
No, I think just to wrap it up, it seems like this is a big step for Las Vegas and its road to recovery. Casinos and other businesses have been ready for these occupancy restrictions to ease back for some time now and have been preparing for this for some time. And so, yeah, it looks like the county is finally coming close to having these businesses allow 100% of its patrons again. So we are getting close to that sort of normalcy.
Yeah, hopefully this means a big comeback for Vegas. Thanks so much, Bailey, for your time and expertise. It was such a pleasure to talk to you. Now, according to County Commissioner's plan, all capacity and social distancing requirements will be completely removed. We're talking 100% when 60% of our eligible population receives at least one dose of the COVID vaccine. If so, then only masks will continue to be required. As of tonight, the state is reporting about 46% of the eligible population receiving one shot. And to reach that 60% threshold, about 1.1 million additional people would need to get their first shot locally. We'll continue to follow this developing story for you online through our website, lvrj.com. You can also download our free RJ mobile app to get news alerts sent right to your phone. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, YouTube. We'll also be featuring the story tomorrow on our 7 at 7 a.m. show. I'm Jen Ah. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope you all have a good night.
You've been watching breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.